What is going on, guys? My name is Tubby Emu, and Batista is possibly wanting to come back full-time. Now, the question has to be asked, why is this? Is my man not getting the Hollywood TV deals he thought he would be? Does he just miss the WWE? Does he realize how big some of the stuff the WWE has planned actually is? How awesome it could potentially be if WWE pulls the trigger? I'm possibly doing a huge angle outside of WWE. Does he have some knowledge we don't? Is Batista just really missing it? He's open to coming back and doing house shows, the full Monty. This is Raw or SmackDown, whichever show he's on, because I obviously don't think he'd do both. Pay-per-views, house shows, live events. I mean, they're the same thing, but I mean, it's crazy to think about that. Batista's willing to come back and do that. I mean, at least to me it is. I mean, because to be honest with you, and I'm not sure why can't I why can't I grab oh, duh, because it's a tag team match. See, you really got to pay attention to these things. You got to make sure it's worth it. And when they brought Batista back before, this was during Daniel Bryan's push. Now, Daniel Bryan wasn't supposed to get that push heading into WrestleMania 30, but it caught fire, and the crowds lost it. And the crowds basically got Daniel Bryan at that point. If it wasn't for the crowd, I don't think we ever would have got what we witnessed at WrestleMania, where he beat Triple H first, and then in a triple threat match later on the night would go on to win. So Batista, if he comes back, now we came back as a face, and Batista himself has told the story that he told Vince it's not going to work. Me as a face is not going to work, especially with a kid like Daniel Bryan. They went ahead with it anyway because Vince thought he knew, you know, what was best at the time. Now, I got to be honest with you. I think a lot of the times Vince does know quite a bit. You may take a while, and it's not always the case. And it won't always be the case, especially if you say that to somebody. They'd instantly point to some sort of a booking scenario where maybe a writer was let go, or maybe that superstar kind of gave up, or maybe something simple happened, like they had bigger plans in mind and they just decided to shift it, or, you know, maybe in the moment they thought something would be better. So I don't want to give a cop-out or an excuse to people for why they could potentially mess this up, or why they did mess up his face push. But coming back as a heel, I think, would be pretty amazing. You could definitely do something. You could do like an Evolution reunion. I mean, Ric Flair, especially with Triple H. You could have, this is what I was kind of hoping for. I was thinking like a Bullet Club invasion. You have the Shield defending. You have Evolution reuniting. And then it's just this huge battle of factions, kind of like in the women's division right now, with both the factions in the women's division led by Ruby Riott and Paige right now on both shows. So they could definitely do something like that. Now, the one thing that I hope they would do with Batista is please don't do Blutista. You definitely want to avoid Blutista, because if you do Blutista, I think the crowd is they ain't going to be going for it. As, yo, my man, thank you, my man Batista, oh, I love you. I love Batista. I mean, he just basically saved us. They were going to get the pinfall attempt, and we were able to save that. For those that don't know, this is a 2 out of 3 falls tables match, meaning to win this match, you must put your opponent through 2 tables. Now, I don't know if it's if it's 2 tables per person, or if it's 2 tables total for a team. I was hoping it was 2 tables a person, because that would be like an ultimate tables match, and that'd be something I'd want to see. And that's like, when it comes to Batista, you have to make it something that, you know, you want to see. And especially with a lot of the hype going on, you know, with a lot of the young talent, the KO storyline right now. Like, I mean, KO, a lot of people don't realize this, how big of a deal this is. Vince McMahon let him headbutt him and show blood on TV. If you're one of the people that think Vince McMahon has something against Kevin Owens, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I have a vacuum cleaner I could sell you if you really want to be cautious about it. But honestly, at this point, like, when you allow your son to go up against him and go over on him, like literally go over on him, and to the point where you introduce his best friend who you signed into the company with later down the line, because obviously KO came afterwards, is such a unique thing. So maybe like a storyline with Evolution and like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So maybe Batista comes back as a heel, and true heels, KO and Sami Zayn maybe go face. I don't know, but I kind of like the evolution of Sami Zayn's character as this heel, and I think he could possibly go up against a guy like Batista. It's this semi-heel where you build up Sami Zayn as he can't really win the big one, and then winning it against a guy like Batista would be huge. I mean, I think that's a big match in your belt. It's a big notch off the belt, I should say, when it comes to a match, especially when, you won the tag match against New Day. So to throw Batista in a scenario like that, if he was a part of Evolution, like I said, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they're going to do anything with Evolution. It would be very cool with Ric Flair, especially after how he is like clung on to life. And, God bless Flair, man. Like, this dude is an absolute animal, and especially his documentary, which was fantastic, by the way. It makes me really happy to think about the possibility of Batista coming back. And I know some people will get upset at that, because Batista coming back probably means a spot gets taken away. Or, I don't want to say necessarily a spot gets taken away, because if he's part of a group and he's not on his own, he's not really taking a spot away. He's just kind of filling out the card a little bit. And I think people need to, oh, no, hey, Batista, you stay there. No, I didn't mean to do that. I nailed Roman Reigns with a table by accident. That was horrible aiming on my part, Roman. I'm sorry. As Roman Reigns gets taken out, that's the kind of bad luck. That's Batista's bad luck, bad man. Like, as much as I want to sit here and like literally tell you that Batista coming back is a bad thing, I can't. Like, I know some people are going to be upset about Batista possibly coming back. I'm not one of those guys. I literally am excited about the possibility of a heel Batista coming back, because I understand WWE is TV based. So, oh wow, if he comes back, like, let me just, for a random example, because I don't think this would happen, but like, let's say Lars Sullivan, right? They're looking to push one big guy on each show. And Raw's got Braun Strowman, and Mojo Rawley really hadn't panned out, so they go to make a save, right? They go to do their business. Wait. I messed up. I thought it was Roman Reigns right there. I completely, 100% thought it was Roman Reigns, and I gotta scrap that analogy. It's a horrible one. The best thing I can say about Batista is, well, one, in Guardians of the Galaxy, he's freaking amazing. Could you imagine if the Guardians of the Galaxy and Marvel did like an Uber collaboration? Like, let's just say at one point we have UFC, we have Ronda Rousey of the UFC. This is at WrestleMania, right? Like, you know how you normally have guest celebrities in terms of musicians or celebrities that show up for skits and scenes. Like, imagine literally a TV show just showing up. That would be pretty sick. You could have like the Marvel TV shows, and I'm including the ones on Netflix, and then you could bring in the movie characters, and you have Batista as Groot. So like literally in the match, you could have Groot wrestling at WrestleMania. Like, could you imagine the tie-overs is again Batista with the save? Yo, if I was watching a tables match, this tables match is lit. All right, you know what? We're going to stop talking about Batista for a quick minute, because this match is absolutely amazing right now. I keep getting caught up in it. I keep wanting to talk about Batista and his comeback, but you see this match. They're actually like legitimately saving each other from the table quite often. As Roman, that's got to be it. I stopped Batista. There you go. John Cena has 1 point on him. He is down a point. As I'm not sure what... Roman, what are you doing? Why'd you throw the table outside the ring? I'm not sure. As Batista, my man, trying to do what he can. And this is against the heel of John Cena. And pretty much just because of the fact that they were a tag team in 06. Not 06, 2010. When they beat, I think it was Show Miz for the titles, if I remember correctly. As Batista. My man's just getting detonated right now. But I really don't know if it's 2 out of 3 falls. This is why I want to be careful. Because if the next table is the fall, I want to be careful. If, it's got to be just 2 points. I can't imagine, unless it's 2 points a person, like 2 out of 3 falls. Roman's got to get 2 out of 3 falls, and Brock's got to get 2 out of 3 falls, because that would be the most wicked, tables match ever if you guys actually saw that and you witnessed that live. Oh my God. Batista, the strength and the power of Batista, just to pick us up and throw us. My man's just throwing us around. Uh-oh, he's going to set up the table. We've got 3 finishers. He's got 3 finishers. Cena's only got 1. Cena's on the outside. Roman's on the outside. We got the 2 guys that said they were going to fight in the ring. No, Batista, please no. You do not want to put me through a table. I'm going to call that the winds of change, just because I'm not sure what Batista actually called that move. If that was in his arsenal. Is John Cena looking to finish off Roman Reigns? I think they're both looking to use the table, but both guys are able to fight out of it. And Brock Lesnar up top for an F5. Batista cranked out with an F5, and John Cena looking to pick me up. John Cena looking for an attitude adjustment. Attitude adjustment to Brock Lesnar. But, John, it doesn't matter if you hit me with a finisher. You still got to put me through a table. If John wants a point for his team, well, Roman Reigns is down. Well, Roman Reigns can't stop it. As Batista just comes in like, nope. I don't think so, bro. I'm the ultimate mega heel, bro. I was a mega movie star. I was one of the biggest franchises. I got to be Chris Pratt's best friend. As now Roman Reigns back to his feet as Batista trying to hulk up a little bit, but you ain't going to hulk up on my man. Ooh-ahs everywhere. As, oh, nice. So I saved it. And then Roman Reigns also hit Batista to bring him down to the ring. All right, that was good stuff. This match is actually going on a lot longer than I thought it would, to be honest with you. I literally thought we were going to have like a little 6-minute video talking about Batista returning. And then now this match has just continued. And like I said, when the match literally started off having these awesome spots. Oh no, that could have been a point for their team. But the table didn't actually break. That was close. The table didn't actually break. Yes, you know what? Get out of my ring, Batista. Oh no, wow. Thanks, Batista. Batista throwing me out of the ring. And then he's looking to bring me right back in. Is John Cena looking for the attitude adjustment? No, and he misses the table. Okay, so now John Cena and Batista have the full advantage right now. John Cena with a table to the face of Roman Reigns. Took 2 shots. Another one. Another one. Going for a 4th one, but Roman Reigns. Look at the no-selling of Roman Reigns. I mean, that's a table. It's a table to the face, my man. As Batista's just over there selling himself, just putting himself over. All hell is breaking loose on the outside over here. As you know what? Come here, Batista. Belly to belly. John. I don't think so, John. Oh, John Cena with a huge reversal. John Cena taking us down. Okay, so if I saved Roman Reigns and then I'm the one that gets put through the table, do you know how bad this is going to look? Or if right now he wins the match for us, man, that's just as bad. That makes me look so bad, bro. That makes me look like a loser. I just saved my man, and he goes up and upstages me in the match. So Brock Lesnar has no claim to victory in this match. So that's actually kind of a good storyline, as John Cena was going to finish him off. Wow. He makes the save, and then he goes to the outside, and Roman Reigns wins the match. So he got that one against John Cena. And right there, it would have been it. Man, that sucks. Brock Lesnar, I mean, he's still happy his team won, I guess. And you can be happy about it. You can shake hands, but you know deep down, you're a little upset that, you know, the man you saved just goes on to win on the outside. You didn't even get hit that big move you were planning for. You're about to do something big in Roman Reigns. Wait, were you trying to go up top, Roman? You can't. There's a table there. He's just going through a table. Until next time, guys, it's your boy Tubby Emu. Sorry that carried on, but the match was too fire. Until next time, we will see you all later.